works from here, but Neon has good tools to deal with it. They have the Void Spirit to get on top of him, the Angolier as well. Even the Stone Gaze is not very easy to handle for the Shadow Shaman because you can't really shackle anyone. DY here in a little bit of trouble. One Spirit Earth controls death here.
Radiant's top tower. DY getting stunned up and now trying to TP after the stuns. Yes, skirting out of there. Posting up. Wait, the remnant. Prowling there for Yopaj. Solo kill onto Ori. That's a big one to get in a matchup that...
The melee hero against Medusa is always a little bit tricky. Sometimes if you take that last bounce of the Mystic Snake, suddenly it's like 300 burst damage in your face. Something you don't necessarily expect because Medusa hasn't picked that much anymore. So I don't think they're like super comfortable playing against it or laning against it. A bit careful here, although that might be trouble again.
Already taking a lot of damage. Hex comes down onto the Medusa. They're chasing old 11 and gets hit by that Mystic Snake once again. But they're chasing, they're trying to catch up to this Bristle and get a kill. And it looks like Johnny might make that a possibility. Just getting away here as it's just a lot of harassment on the old 11. I don't think he feels too comfortable at the moment.
Bristle back though, it's always easily possible to catch back up. The neutral camps, maybe ancient stacks, like full sprays are just perfect. A perfect catch-up tool. So he isn't gonna be too worried about the laning phase, even though he's still doing very well for himself. He's still sitting ahead of the Medusa in terms of CS. So it's not all bad for him.
We'll have to see how he does going forward. He's got that bottle that was a popular in the Chinese region during the TBC League. Was that bottle? Yeah, there's the Aether Remnant, but the Dream Pool comes out onto the Void Spirit, and Yopaj might have bitten off more than he can chew. They've got 3 heroes here for Vici. There's the Shackles, there's the kill for Ori. And yeah, he bit off too much, and he's gonna fall over mid. Gives it back what he got earlier.
Huge rotation here. Under the Ink Swirl as well as the Shadow Shaman Shackle. There's just too much disable coming out. They do take down. Punishes over aggression. Very well done here by Vici because the puck is really the guy that will make all the plays happen for your team. So you need to make sure you enable him. They're doing a very good job at doing so. Maybe to the top lane, maybe to the bot lane. Lots of good targets for him all around.
Why doesn't he stay over here?
Free middle. Right up.
They're gonna bring it through middle once again. Ink Swell coming through. They've got the silence, and they should be able to lock down Yopaj. Another silence on this Void Spirit. Showing a little bit of health. No, they've got the shackle, and they'll get the kill again. Yopaj getting taken out, and Vici, you can just see the communication coming in. We're going mid. We've got Dream Coil right as it comes up. Boom. TP's in. Let's go. That rune. But the rune ends up top. Yopaj picks it up. Refills that bottom.
He's on his way top now. He's had enough of getting coiled and getting killed, so he wants to put the pain on the grip, so which is what we're seeing here.
DY getting caught out. They've got the Aether Remnant swashbuckle in, and another kill there for Yopaj. His Impulse is what does it, and DY just getting caught out.
So the thing is, people might think, you know, Medusa, wow, it's the hardest carry in this game. But no. Once Juggernaut reaches 5 or 6 items, Medusa will die in a single Omni Slash. Juggernaut is an anti-core hero, and he just deals way too much damage against the core hero like Medusa.
You find yourself potentially silence, unable to get that ult off. You get Shackle from construction distance away to go back home. And the first select, they're trying to chase it out. And Drew coming in as well as the silence on both those tracks as well as the overman. They've got the Shackle coming out from PYW. They get the kill on Shiny well, but the animal is all 11. This is not looking too great for Vici, though they'll lose a second. PYW ends up going down and play hard. Ori doesn't jump back on that illusory orb. However, that is not the fight Vici we're looking for.
Okay, with one support, trends up on the puck, on the Bristle, as well as the Juggernaut.
Let's see what we're doing with this. Rolling Thunder coming in, and that's the UI looking like he's dead to rights and will fall to play hard. Tango is just a thorn in the side of Vici, and it's only 13 minutes in. You can see just the disruptions it's caused.
Medusa has his inbuilt split shot. He's always going to be flash farming. You see it here, he's using it very well. And it's going to be tough to catch Medusa. I would just love for Vici to try and somewhat contest the Medusa farm at least, because once it's not, it's uncoiled.
And Dream Crew are trying to do out a play hard. They're going to look over and try and take out this angle. Here they get a kill on a play hard easily. Nobody coming over to try and help out on the side of Neon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As I said, like once the Skadi comes out from the Medusa, this Juggernaut will not be very comfortable ever joining a team fight. How much in terms of
like time, I would say probably the most is Devin's getting chased here by Old 11. He's got the 8 swell, should be able to stun him up. They've got the silent swell command for the Crystal. This is a lot of damage for the Crystal, but it's taking a long time to even go. So Shrek finally get Bill onto the jet. They got the stun on the pop. So look over to at least trade Old 11. Maybe a couple more shots. He's quite tanky. He moves up into the air, and Old 11 does finally fall to Yopaj. However, while that's happening, Otto, they're trying to take a tier 2 tower.
Again, but they're responding swiftly. W in trouble here.
Yeah, gets caught by the 8th. They're gonna get the X out onto Yopaj. They're still trying to take the tower. Go focusing on the tower, and will take it.
When he knows they're going to spin, cancel the spin defeat. Very well played by BG here. They traded top lane, off lane for off lane, and they got a tier 2 tower very early into the game. And to answer your question, how much time Medusa need, really just that Skadi plus 1 damage item. You get a Skadi plus a butterfly, you take this Roshan, there's a potential for just finishing the game right there. You can go high with those items. Potentially, the Juggernaut won't be able to fight back Medusa at that time.
So we'll have to see if they can get to that timing, right? Because this game is still dead even in terms of net worth.
Dead even, indeed. I mean, VG is not doing a bad job, even though Medusa is free-farming. Yeah, keep the other core here is quite low on network. Well, this is
18 minutes into the game, he did that 10k mark on the Medusa. They'll just try and open up space here is Neon, as they have been trying to push this tier 2 top a couple of times. They haven't gotten it still, and I think I'm a little bit surprised, maybe because they've got the track. I was expecting a little bit more pushing from them. We haven't quite seen it. They've been pushed away a couple times.
Because VG is doing a really good job at spin pushing. You can see it, they're pressuring top and they're already hitting mid tower. Potentially deep fight. Flash rock.
Very well, they've got the Reaper coming out on it too. They've got the retractable very cool up in the air. And they'll use that X. They have the control to get this kill. Here comes the Medusa, and there's the old 2 chucking around on the view. I don't think they're going to go to the Shadow Shaman immediately into the Blade Furious Boyoyo to get away. And set up to be something nice for VG. Getting a match here and maybe turn this around. I think they're going to definitely get it to track. They should be the 8th round and just set it up so easy as they'll take out Ori and ends up being a 2-for-1. Neon coming out on top and doesn't have the full Scotty, but that's a perfect spot for Medusa to get involved and push back Vici as well as get 2 kills.
T-Fight started off with a perfect coil and 2 very valuable cores, but they just don't have the damage on VG, as I said previously. They're still lacking quite a bit of items. Coil here again. This is exactly what you're looking for with the coil. The damage is just not there. They're focusing the Lash Rock rather than the Void Spirit, so he survives barely. Medusa comes in to save the day. Ori though, he makes a very good play. He kills the Lash Rock, he just kind of doesn't draw into his orb. Not sure why, but sometimes there's a little bit too many buttons to press.
Especially with that pocket blade through right on top of the Ogre. With the Ink Swell, you got the Ram's Embrace, so there's the silence to get the kill.
Chopping him like the onions that I had for breakfast. Very finely diced.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Did you roll the dice?
My path leads to
Roll the dice. Roll the 5, and I actually managed to roll the 1. That was awesome. I guess. Well, you know what they say.
Roll just 1.
Unlucky and gambling, lucky with the women. They're setting up for the Roche here. Will they be able to get it in time? I mean, VG should definitely be able to push that out. Potentially contested.
This isn't exactly the fastest Roche. Old 11 starting to step forward, but the fastest spot he wants to be in. They're already starting to take quickly. He's got his back to the rest of the Radiant team. And really not taking much damage overall. They've got the shackle on the Medusa for a second. We use that Stone Gaze, turn around on a few items. He gets it further out of the Shadow Shaman first. The Stone is a big problem. After he turns around, they've only got 3 kills available on the side of Neon, and then Puppets looks Yopaj. Now there's the voice where it's a triple kill here for Boyoyo. And Old 11 is still not dead.
And there's the reason.
Showing him their back, showing their butt.
Super well played by VG. showing exactly why Pocket Shadow Shaman are such impactful heroes. The War Trap on the Medusa was very well placed as well. Just outplaying Neon here a little bit. Now getting the Roshan. They were down 4k gold, now they're up 2k. Well played with them. And they're not on a timer at all in this set. Bristleback will scale very well to the late game, so will the Juggernaut. And it's really on Neon here to try to bring it back into their favor. Rather, like sooner rather than later.
Game kind of quieting down a little bit. It's only 10 to 10.
Dire's
And the
structures
game
are
smells very
fortified.
tense. We're
Dire's
27
bottom
minutes in
tower
and it's
is under
only 10-10.
attack.
There's been some fights 5-on-5 that only end with 1 or 2 casualties.
Yeah, a lot of split pushing coming in here because whoever gets the better initiation can just take the fight very easily. And both teams are aware of that, so they don't want to give away anything for free here. Both have of the best hard carries in the game. Medusa, Juggernaut, whoever takes it late game, they have a shot of on the clock here.
Death and trying to catch up with him.
Radiant's
Eco ran in,
top tower
avoiding
is
it.
under attack.
Still continuing to slow down this little track, though, especially how far they want to compete. We know that Neon's going to be waiting for them. The Lotus Sword already for Bristol. Turn around. I actually threw on the Bristol next to got this Zoro better coming in. Now Serpent Ward's placing his ward. Lock up this Medusa. They've got to do it with a healing off Old 11 and are letting them and turn this around. Obviously, it's coming in. It's going to be enough damage. And bounce over the middle. They're going to go here on the single. In the over. Avalanche track. The jump to Dream Gold. And it's locked on to death. And he will find his death because he is dead and gone.
I'm talking about.
And Shackle, yeah, exactly what we were talking about, Mike. They're going to lock down Yokai, but can they lock him down long enough to get a kill?
What was that?
Way is placed down. Looking, searching into the trees. They got him. Perfect from Vici, not losing anybody.
Neon keeps getting baited into focusing Bristleback. Perfect healing ward control here by Yo-Yo. Keep that Bristleback alive. And once more, he was on like 5% health, but they just can't finish it. And if I comes around in dramatic fashion, it's 4-0 train for Vici once more. And Medusa lives, sure. Just can't win this game alone.
Yeah, that's the real cherry on top of the Dark Portrait is when you good shot it.
And you absolutely need, otherwise it's just 100% damage with a split shot. Total of 400% damage, so. Not very good at math, but that number is definitely bigger.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, he missed the
Not to get the kill there! That's a little bit of a surprise as they start to maybe get Old 11. However, they're going to lose Januel as Roland Cutter comes through. Few items is still alive for the moment, but the incorrect landing goal. Roland Cutter comes through on a few items. They need to come to the shadow down there. 11 still got lots of no Sevier. Dave Fury right on top of Death. They will kill full of Strack. Damage on the Old 11, but every time I talk about him, it feels like he's not dying. As I say that, I jinx. Coil on the 3, and now Vici is back and forth. It's in and out. They're trying to find an answer here. Obviously, ends up getting used. Poyoyo trying to get onto the Medusa. He's got the get the kill onto the deal. He'll take out Play Hard. Triple kill for Poyoyo. Can they make it one more? Astro step away from Yopaj. He gets out of the fight for now and will escape with his life.
You always want to get both on Juggernaut. You get the 100 additional movement speed on the spin. And you also apply the Skadi slow on everybody. Potentially even a bash once you get that basher. A big smoke up here. Ori ready with his Aeon Disc. Take the fight to them.
Having that sense of confidence now on Ori, and that's confidence without a buyback, which is rare. Usually it takes an Aegis to feel that confident, but you can see that Ori is going to position himself, look to make something happen because each can feel it. They're stepping on the throat. They're looking to finish off this game, and whether that comes before or after this Roche is really
nice path and it's react. They're still kind of just chilling. Probably want to go in and Roche is already dead. They're not going in.
Oh, Aegis picked up by Poyoyo.
Killed.
Ilmash was trying to make a play here. They've got a Hex, and now they get the launch the Boyfriend. They've got the Shadow. They're going to get the kill here on Ilmash, and they'll finish him off. Now the comes out of the both of Shark as well as Healer Magi. His Old 11's going to be on the higher ground once again. They've got the Stone Gates, but do they have the damage going to kill on from the Old 11? It's tough looking likely, but as I say, that's smashed in the air twice by Play Hard, and finally they finish off Old 11. They come back on Ilmash. of the Obby Slash coming all the way through. They got that stun to Daniel. Nana losing DY as well as all 11 studios in on the side of Vici, and now down goes the field. Blade Fury right on top of Death, and Death, I said it before, I'll say it again, he has found his Death. Triple kill, that's like the 5th time he's got a triple kill.
And again, same scenario. Bristleback is standing there. They keep hitting him for like 10 seconds. He just doesn't care. Ultimately, he dies, sure, but they take the team fight very convincingly here again on VG Gaming. Juggernaut is getting stronger and stronger, and Medusa keeps dying. You see this fantastic initiation by PYW on the Void Spirit. And look at the Bristleback. He's just sitting there, tanking.
He soaks up so much damage. Look at the focus on him. You've got 4 heroes focusing him while the rest of the team can figure out where they want to go.
Is under attack.
And look at that Omni Slash. Really just cutting through Medusa like butter. Like so easy for him to just kill her.
It really just seems so easy for Poyoyo now. And I don't know if there's any more answers from Neon. As Poyoyo is just too far out of control.
Yeah, where's the damage gonna come from? They still have no spell, no item against Spin. They just can't take him down. Poyoyo an absolute monster here. 26 already, sitting at 3.5k health. And healing what is gonna heal him like 200 health per second.
X comes through onto a trap. Death in trouble. Starting to retreat on Vici. Not sure how much they want to commit on the side of Neon, though. Had quite a game, and that's coming off a backstep of giving up first blood.
Ori has
Ogre caught. Shackle, shoot slash coming through. There's the kill, and now the Roar Cutters will complete. They're going to go forward on the PYW. They eventually coming out of his death. They've got the Soulbind that's going to lock him up over on the Playhard. Speed's not going to be spinning anywhere. They've got the Super Ward shot down. As well as the Dream Glow coming down on 3 of his heroes. They're trying to get the kills on the side of Neon. They've already taken out PYW. Speed, pop out.
No man, Medusa.
Look at old 11. He's just moving forward. They've got the kill to Death. They'll take out Johan. They'll look over at Playhard. They fall back on the Death. I'm not sure he's got enough here to really turn this around for Neon. They're going to chain past the tier 4s. They'll get the kill to Playhard. That's going to be 3 dead. They do have buyback available on this Pangolier, but it is not looking likely that Neon are going to get out of this one.
healing 130, no buyback.
Medusa is on the Medusa in trouble. Waiting for him. It's going to be enough to save. It's not looking likely. He's already out of mana. He's already out of life, and he's not got much more to go. GG is right back. Vici take game 1 over Neon. And that is just a kick in the door and a kick in the teeth there from Vici and Neon in this first one.
It looked very even for the longest time. First Roshan fight just going in favor of VG, and since then it was all VG Gaming. I think they didn't lose more than 2 heroes in a single fight since then. VG Gaming very disciplined. They know exactly when they need to use their timings, their strong timings, and they just outplay Neon quite a bit here. Looking like the favorites and playing out, like living up to that as well.